Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I am I'm in a creative mode today. Um I don't know, just got my coffee going and stuff, just kind of chilling out and I'm going on a trip this weekend to Temple, Texas, right? So that's going to be fun. Seals and Crofts 2, the Deuces. We're going to go out and do that so I wanted to go live and talk about several things today, right? I wanted to get your all's feedback on some things, and yeah. So let me switch over here to the comments. Gene, what's up? Connie, Kristen, I'm so glad that you guys come in today, and Denny is over at uh, this place where she house sits a little bit, so she's over there. So I'm missing her around here, but she's probably watching. So yeah, so there's that, and she and I've been doing great. We've been having such a wonderful time around here. So it's all good on that front. It's great. So the next order of business is this weekend, man, because I gotta go. She's over there, and I gotta go out of town, take care of a show with Seals and Crofts 2. Then I come back, and then she comes back, right? So it's a glorious morning when that happens. So all right, so hey, there she is. I saw her. Hey, baby. And Rob Heimer's here, Sandy's here, Matt, Jackie, Allison. Hey, we've got a nice little room here full of peeps, right? Um, so, um, what'd you guys think? Did you watch the live streaming that I did with Bill White? What did your, what did you think? Was it good? Do I need to improve on something? Tell me, give me some feedback here. Um, yeah, because I know for me, I had a really, really good time talking with Bill. I know that we had some audio issues early on. You test everything, you test the camera, you test the lights and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And the only time that you can really hear somebody is when they tune in. So I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? And I think that there was some sort of setting in my computer, or it was on Bill's side. We can't decide just yet, but we'll get that taken care of the next time. But yeah, so enough about the technical stuff. What do you think? What do you think about the interview? Was he not cool or what, man? Bill is well, listen, and I don't mean to put him in the category of being old or anything like that, but here's the deal. His expertise in radio is just as deep as it comes, man. He really, really knows his stuff when it comes to radio. However, radio has changed so much, right? So it's changed a lot over the years, and he'll be the first one to say, "Hey, man, this it's a whole different thing now." But I certainly respect everything that guy's done, and his contribution to my career too. The cool songs that he and I've been able to write has just been really, really cool, and it's just been a joy for me. So Rob says, loved it. Early part made you wonder if aliens were gonna show up. Listen, here's the deal. As you know, Rob, as you know, on this joint, man, there's no telling what kind of aliens and other creatures might be sneaking in the side door, right? Okay, we're gonna get to Mary down here. Bill was great, and you did a very professional job, and it made it fun too. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I'll tell you guys, like early on with Little Texas, I was always very, very scared to talk. Right? I did not talk very much. Um, and it seemed like every time that I did, I would just put my foot in my mouth every time, you know. So it just got to the point to where I just didn't say anything, right? And every now and then somebody would ask me a question or whatever, you know, and I would answer it the best that I could. I never put much thought into it. Well, I get signed to Warner Brothers in Nashville, and they hooked me up with what's called a like media specialist or something like that. Wait a minute, there's a word. Hopefully, it'll come to me. Um, but basically, what she did was help me with the camera, right? So she invited me over to her house, and I know that sounds bad. It's not, though. She invited me over to her house. She had a very professional setup in her basement where all of these Warner Brothers artists would come over and do the very same thing that I was doing. So what she did was she put a camera up in front of it, in front of me, and then just asked me questions. And she would stand off to the side and observe. Well, so she would ask me questions. Where did you grow up? And then I would say my answers. Da 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 da. Went through the list. Well, then she says, "Okay, let's watch this back together." Right. So we watch it back together. And I'm thinking, oh my God, man, you look so freaking stupid. You look stupid. You talk stupid. You're saying too many ums. You're not getting to the point. All of that kind of stuff. So I just really analyzed myself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, And so she says, okay, now here's what you do when you get on camera. First of all, you circle back around to the subject all the time because you only have a certain amount of time with this particular, um, a news person or whatever the case may be. You're plugging a product. You're coming back to your website each time and da 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 da. So she was giving me all of these things that need to be done during an interview, and I'd never really ever done that before, and so it was really, really wild and cool to learn how to do all that kind of stuff from her. So my thing is over the years, I've really tried to be better and not be so awkward on camera, even though sometimes it still is, like right now. But yeah, it gets tough, y'all. I mean, because look, Denny and I were just talking about this today. With the whole ego aspect of um, the entertainment business, right? It's such a huge um, burden to walk a fine line between confidence and arrogance, right? You know, am I doing this for attention, or if am I doing this to inform? You know, uh, am I doing this to sell something, or am I doing this to um, get followers? Those kinds of questions. That entertainers have to ask themselves all the time to try to stay grounded in the person that you are and not get lost in this cyber world, man. It's very important for me every day to just kind of like chill, you know, talk to Denny, go for walks, and just stay in this world, instead of being immersed in this thing all the time. Because I grew up in a day and age when this wasn't even a part of day to day life. As you guys know, it's like, I mean, Rob, you know what it was back in Fairfield, Ohio, man. It was just getting on your BMX bike, um, you know, going to Waterworks or Joyce Park, playing a little baseball, basketball, tennis, um, getting your freaking ramp for your BMX bike and freaking ramping that thing over into the cornfield, right? So that's what life was about for me. It was just real good down home kind of stuff. And And I just worry my son Evan, he's dealing with this all the time. He's dealing with acceptance, at school. Of course, we did the same kind of stuff too, but in a different way. Now everything is recorded, everything is texted about. They're in group chats. Um, you know, it's happening all the time, real time, and I can only imagine what it would be like to be Evan right now. I'm like, oh man, that's heavy stuff, man. I mean, it's already hard enough to fit in, but try fitting in everywhere, and it's tough for these kids. All right, so let me see. Denny Baker says, Denny Baker says, I make my own rules, by God. Um, I love it. I love it. She does make her own rules, and so glad that she does. Um, see, so oh, you were talking about the media specialist person, right? Um, it's so true. I mean, you think about school these days and what they're teaching, right? Um, they never taught us about how to set up a banking account and how to fill out a check and balance your budget at the end of the month. Couponing, couponing stuff at Kroger. Make sure that you can pay your freaking bills. Those kinds of stuff. It's like, why isn't that taught in school somehow or the other? Even if it's extracurricular. Why isn't somebody teaching the basics of life, for God's sakes? I understand that it's the parents' place, and I do it every chance that I possibly can. However, teens aren't getting enough of it because they go and hide. They go into their cave, and you don't see them for a while. So I'm just saying, if they can get it from another source like school, I think that this world would be just a little bit better of a place and more equipped to handle all of this craziness. That's my 2 cents. Okay, so here's the deal. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but when Denny's gone, I get a little stir crazy. So so it is what it is, right? I think that's a good thing. Um, okay, so Mary says, "You'll never lose being yourself, as you said, being grounded in radio for so many years. Even my friends thought I knew all the celebrities in person that I spoke about." Right, right. Um, love your videos, Denny. All right. Denny says, "Me and public speaking don't go together, but I haven't let that stop me from chasing dreams. Let it motivate you to embrace your awkwardness and uniqueness." I couldn't have said it better myself, baby. That's perfect. That's it. You know, um, that's what you got to do. You just got to like power through, man. Power through. Um, put your foot in your mouth several times. Hey, it's just gonna happen, man. Um, but for me, I just try to just laugh it off, because I forget who was saying this the other day. It was some major. Oh, it was Jeff Bridges, man. It was Jeff Bridges. Now, politically, he and I are quite on the same wavelength. I'm sure if we got together, I'm sure that we would be. But with media, you just never know people's points of views and stuff like that. But here's the deal. He was sitting there and he was talking to somebody, and they were asking him, about him being the dude, right? And his personality, right? And how it's kind of this refuge from dealing with life. You just kind of settle into this, just chill, man. so they asked him what his advice was or whatever, and he was talking about his mother used to tell him, Jeff, don't take it too seriously, man. Go have fun. And I'm like, that's what it's all about. Don't take it too serious, man, you know, and just go have fun. And good gosh, when I was a kid, that's what I did. So why can't we do that at any point in our life, even if it's for moments? That's how I feel about it. Then he said, you've inspired me to be more confident or to be confident. Oh, baby, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. He says, I've come leaps and bounds. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. And I'm proud of you. Mary says, just like Denny said, just be yourself, Brady. You're an awesome person, and we all love you just the way you are. Man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Cheers to you. I appreciate y'all as well for putting up with me, and truly just supporting me. I really appreciate it. I consider you guys online friends, and that's really cool. It's really cool to have, right? So it says, Denny, you cannot tell that you are not good at public speaking. Fake it till you make it. You made it. Go, girl. Come on. I forget that insurance commercial, man. But it's that black dude, man, and they pan to him, and he's excited about winning this thing or whatever, and his expression on his face is just freaking awesome, man. Classic. So that's kind of how I felt like that when you was talking about Go Girl. I was like, go, yes. So there. Says Sandy says, you two have inspired me a lot. Wow. I'm going to be working on a project pretty soon that has been inspired by you, Brady and Denny. Whoa, Sandy, that's really, really cool. Hey, here's how I feel about it. I feel that if you're going to do something in life, try to make it matter in some kind of way, shape, or form. Try to make it matter. How are you going to touch people? How are you going to encourage people, motivate people, lift people up, entertain them some way, somehow, or whatever, right? It's all about doing something that matters. That's how I feel about it. I was asking Gordon Kennedy, songwriter who wrote "Change the World" for Eric Clapton. When I first got together with him, we were talking about, man, what's the use in even writing these days, man? You can't make any money doing anything. Literally, you can't make money as a songwriter unless you get radio play. You're not going to make money off of streaming. It's not going to happen. That part of the business is completely gone. And with AI coming along, it's going to even be crazier, right? So anyway, songwriters' lives are terrible these days. You just can't make any money. It's terrible, but that's the truth. And the machine, the big machine, the music business machine, was the one that was responsible. They were the gatekeepers when they let all of the streaming come through. That they just allowed it. They didn't pay attention to it. And the next thing you know, it's a slippery slope. Boom, down they go, and everybody with it. That's pretty much what happened. But basically, I was talking to Gordon. Sorry, that took a little turn there. I was talking to Gordon about this or whatever, and we were talking about why should we even write, and he said, let's do it if it matters, right? That was the whole sentiment. It might have not been exactly what he said, but he was just basically saying, let's write something that matters, right? And that really hit home because I believe that that's kind of how we need to live our lives, doing stuff that matters, right? Connie said, Brady and Denny, you guys are so cool to listen to. Love you guys. Well, we love you too, Connie, by God. And we do. I mean, shoot, Denny and I couldn't go on here and do anything, if it weren't for y'all. So hey, we appreciate it. Gene said, in this day there is not enough lifting up. Everyone is more focused on themselves, but don't they realize that lifting other people up lifts them too? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's definitely the deal. Not enough people are lifting other people up. That's just the simple truth, man. Hey, am I a little blurry? Am I a little blurry out there? I think I am a little blurry. So I don't know. I looked down. I thought I was blurry, but maybe I don't know. I've been so focused, like literally, right? Is that not freaking funny or what? So I have been so focused on this technical stuff, right, that it's drove me mad. Right now, on the musical side of things, if I'm putting together a studio or something like that or whatever, I'm on it, man. Bam, bam, bam. This is what we need. Bam, 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 bam. All this kind of stuff. When it comes to video stuff, man, I'm an idiot. I'm just trying my best to learn, about it and figure out how to better make this experience for us, right? All right, so Jennifer, good morning. Good morning. Well, listen, couple things real quick. So, like I said, this weekend is Seals and Crofts 2 in Temple, Texas. The weekend after that is like a private party in Spring Hill. It's me and my band going to be out there rocking and rolling. That'll be a lot of fun. And then I've got some stuff. In October, I don't know what I've got coming up. I know I'm going to be in Smyrna, Tennessee pretty soon. Manchester, Kentucky pretty soon. So you guys check my schedule. Just go on my website, bradyseals.com, and click on the tour. Would love to see you at a concert. And I usually always bring my little books with me, right? So I appreciate you guys. Denny says, don't call yourself an idiot. Oh, well, I appreciate you saying that. I'm just, man, I tell you what, this thing is all messed up here. Boom, boom, boom. I think, I don't know. I don't know. So ever think about coming to Wisconsin to perform? Absolutely. We would love to come to Wisconsin. I think that I played there maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. But love it up there. Just as long as long as it's not in the winter time, right? It gets cold up there, man. So yes, would love to. Joy said, sure hope to come to Texas soon. Oh man. So yeah, and then the thing that's happening most on my schedule next year is Seals and Crofts 2. We're doing a lot of shows from January all the way through June. Now I'm taking May off for personal reasons, but it's nonstop next year. And my agents were basically saying that they had went to some sort of buying conference or some kind of something like that or whatever, and they're pitching Seals and Crofts too for more shows. So, hey, I might be working a lot next year and seeing you guys out there on the road. Would love to. Um, Minocqua. Where in the heck is Minocqua, man? I don't even know if I've even heard of Minocqua. We'll come to Minocqua, though, by God. Um, Jennifer says, please tell your son I said happy sweet 16th birthday to him. Thank you so much, Jennifer. He is a handful as a teenager. It's wild to see it all go down. But I still see the boy in there. I still see who he is. And the heart that he has. And he's just right now with teenage stuff, man. Kids are bombarded, like I was saying earlier. I can't imagine, the emotional toll that school these days takes upon a human being. It's just pretty astounding to me. And I mean, no wonder more kids aren't on antidepressants than ever, or sedatives, or something for this and something for that. It's like, man, it's too much information, man. It's too much information. You got to slow it down, man. You got to slow it down. Okay, so 4 hours north of Milwaukee, and you pronounced it right. Wow. Okay, Minocqua. I think I know where that's at now. Now that you mentioned it, I think I remember that. And yeah, would love to come up there if we can. So, well, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and just say hey to everybody. So overall, right? Overall, what did you guys think? I mean, give it a scale from 1 to 10. 1 to 10, the interview with Bill White. 1 being, it was pretty good. 10 being, it was great. Okay, be honest with me, right? Give it to me straight. Give it to me straight, and then that way I can make things better, right? That's why I was so grateful for my childhood. It's even worse now for the kids. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Sandy said 10 plus, 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 plus. Heck yes. Okay, Mary says I give it a 9. Okay, I'm with you. Have a good day, Brady. I give it a 10. Okay, we got another 10. I give it a 10 and an A plus, and a plus. Gotcha. 10. Oh, Denny says, I hope everyone enjoys this glorious day. Amen. Amen. Okay. There we go. Another 10. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Other than the echoes, it was it was great. So a 10. So all right. So here's what I'm thinking real quick. I'll just go through this real quick with you. 10. Wow. Okay. Awesome. So real quick before everybody goes. The next time I do this, I think that I might have someone come over and us do it here just together, right? I want to try that and see if that works. Do you think that would be a good idea, or did you like the Zoom call kind of vibe? What's your preference on that? And Denny says 10 because you're handsome. Oh my gosh. I love you. Okay, so Gene said that would be great. Okay, good. And then yes, in person. Okay, yeah, yeah, because it's more of like a Jimmy Fallon kind of thing, right? Or even like a Theo Vaughn kind of deal or whatever. It's like a real interaction, So I'm gonna try that, and then do the Zoom thing for people who can't come in, right? So is that kind of what you guys are thinking? And here's the deal. I don't know when I can make this happen, but outside that door back there is like a whole other big bonus room kind of thing. It's like a big bonus room kind of deal where you could put a pool table kind of deal. What I'm thinking about doing is taking that whole thing out there, painting it this color, and doing like a studio vibe, where I can have the band over and we can actually play music live. Wouldn't that be cool? Do you like that? Yeah? No? That be good? Not be good? Sorry, I keep on fading in and out here. Yep, sounds great. Zoom for those who can't come in person. Gene said, oh, yeah. All right. Okay. Good. Good. That would be so cool. Yep. Love it. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Good deal. Well, y'all, listen, I appreciate you so very, very much. I hope you've enjoyed just hanging out with me. I've enjoyed hanging out with you guys. And until the next time, remember, tomorrow night, is it tomorrow night? Yes, tomorrow night in Temple, Texas, Seals and Crofts 2. All right? Visit my website and find out where I'm going to be and all that kind of stuff, and we'll talk to you soon. All right? Bye-bye.